For starters, tell us how difficult it is or how challenging it is not to try and match what is happening at the other end.
Yeah, that's the tough thing. Obviously, we're missing some pretty key players, and I think the role that I want and have been asked to take on is the guy just to get us to a good start and a solid start, because in India especially, I think it's absolutely crucial that you keep wickets in the bank. And yeah, my job is maybe to try and rein in my natural instincts to be explosive and just try and bat sensibly, pick off a few bad balls if I can get them, and just try and rotate the strike a little bit. And when Rolf came in and played the way he did, it made my job a hell of a lot easier.
Is this the best that you've seen of Rudolph from the other end especially?
Yeah, he played a few games for us last year in the T20 at home, and he got a couple of really good scores. And he was very much the same. He's a very talented bloke and very powerful as well. And it's a pleasure to bat at the other end. And we also get on really well. So we have that bit of camaraderie that's really important when you're under pressure. It's always good to have someone at the other end that has a smile on his face and you have a good laugh with.
Now, besides hitting about, I mean, I'll come to that later, but what's the secret behind you running between the wickets? I mean, they were an odd occasion that perhaps, the opposition had a chance, but do you practice running between the wickets, especially playing, in front of a noisy crowd?
Well, I don't think we practice running between the wickets. I think there are certain players that you have a good rapport with and trust. Both myself and Rolf have been playing a while. Me, I've been playing this game for 13 years, and I'd back myself to be a pretty good judge of a run. And I'm not the quickest cat in the world, but I will only ever run a run that I feel I can get home on. Unfortunately, a direct hit from the guy on his knees, it was pretty disappointing to get out that way. But running between the wickets is crucial in T20. I think that was almost the difference between the two sides tonight. I felt they didn't really push us very hard, and we probably scored a lot more twos than they did. And I think that was probably the difference in the end.
You ran a 4 as well.
And we ran a 4. Yeah, obviously I did. You've slid down here and may have hurt himself. But in this game, you just got to be pretty ruthless and take every run that you can get.
Tell us, what's the secret behind playing spin as well as you guys did today? I mean, is it because you guys are facing a lot of spin bowlers back in England, or it's just that the way you prepared for this particular tournament?
Yeah, because of our lineup at home, obviously we've got Trescothick, Keyswetter, myself, Butler, Pollard. We all play seam quick bowling relatively well. So a lot of teams have bowled spin in the power plays, and there have been a few times, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, where we've really struggled against spin and lost games because we haven't played it so well. So we really focused the last couple of winters on learning to play spin, and I think also it coincides with a few of our guys maturing as batsmen as well. We're a bit more confident against spin, which you have to be, because it's very easy on these wickets out here to sort of die in a hole, and manoeuvring the ball around and getting your singles in between your boundary shots is absolutely crucial to keep in a score rate of 8 and over and above.
Thanks a lot and go well.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.